Today, the players are being escorted by boys from a local team in this city.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. We have already started here. Neymar has it in a wide position, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Good read, needed to be. Oh, they can break here.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Christensen. And it's Bernardo Silva. Sando Anguissa. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho. And Neymar. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Could move up a gear here. It's a pretty loose pass. Shaw gives his colleague a guilty look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's straight offside. Fabinho. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Nesta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looks to clip it forward. Well read, nice interception. And now the breakaway. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he put it away? Goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Kortrijk draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Bernardo Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets a foot in here. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fabinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. Fiddles it through. And that interception was most necessary. That pass has been well intercepted. Poor pass that, sloppy. Gently done. Now it's Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the counter is on.
Kortrijk have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lovely ball into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shaw goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's played in, climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Casemiro looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. He big chance! And the shot! Oh, the ball could fall kindly. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fabinho. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And now the breakaway. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Now it's Neymar. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Wan-Bissaka moved on forwards. Now it's Osimhen.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No way through there. Kalulu. He's left his man.
Kortrijk making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Look at the space here.
The attendance for this
And it's been
match
taken
was
straight back. This is
71,898.
promising. Ronaldinho. And that's aimed into the middle. Done delicately. So what can they make of this? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter. Zambo Anguissa.
He's herring after that one. Kortrijk are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Dink through.
Kalulu.
And it's Ronaldinho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pedri. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Always onto this. That's been cut out, well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Coming on the field.
Played through for the wide man. And the flag has stayed down. Gets away from it. Has a goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. The action has already started.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Manchester United can do it here. 19 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations?
Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Valverde. Mateus cuts it out.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be.
And here's Ronaldinho. And a header! Cruyff! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And he welcomes it in. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely intercepted. Thiago Silva carries the ball down the right. Looking for the runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, what can they make of this?
Cruyff. Bernardo Silva.
Header! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Ronaldinho! Another chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super ball! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, they could break here. Threads one in. And through to the goalkeeper. Looking to break out here. Cruyff. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Could move up a gear here. Valverde. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Over to the left. Rummenigge. And he's cut it out. Chance to break. It's a pretty loose pass. Fiddles it through. Played back in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Neymar is the guilty party there. And it's Cruyff. Poor pass that, sloppy. Played out to the left flank. Oh, not quite. Back into the middle. Got a sight of goal here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Now the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Mateus simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Manchester United can counter promptly here. And that's another good win of the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Interesting ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted upfield. It's a throw-in. Oh, good spread.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rummenigge. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Looking for the runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Iniesta moved on forwards, nicked it back promptly. Bernardo Silva, Rummenigge. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bernardo Silva delivers. The message is clear, none shall pass. Neymar, a real chance to break.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's played him through. Has a goal!
Oh, into the pieces! Oh, it's there!
Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
Schmeichel reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Looks to go up and over. Ronaldinho goes on a run down the left wing. Valverde. Manchester United have a free kick.
Substitution on the field.
Time for a change in personnel.
Andres Iniesta.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Number 11.
Valverde gives his
Number
colleague
8.
a guilty look.
Well, that's down
Number
to
13.
a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Number 20.
Keeper's ball.
Coming on the field. Number 5.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor
Kevin De
decision-making
Bruyne.
and a weak execution.
Number 18. Lionel Messi. Number 9.
Osimhen.
Diogo
Neymar.
Jota.
He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United, corner number 2 then. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United can start a counter here. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. Oh, important interception. Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 18.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Jota. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's been taken straight back.
Time.
Now it's Messi. He's played it long. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Deftly done. No. So that's it. It is all over. Fine advertisement for attacking football. A really entertaining game. So many talking.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And as you can see, we've already started here. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Face-to-face chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one.
He's got the shot away! Yes, it's in! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game.
We're being met here by this wall of Catalan noise, 100,000 or so supporters singing in unison, and boy, it is some racket here.